The 2026 Nissan Frontier isn't just another mid-size pickup, it's a reassertion of what true all-around versatility means in a truck. In a world where SUVs and crossovers dominate and full-size monsters gulp fuel like thirsty beasts, the Frontier plays the smart middle, rugged enough for work sites, practical enough for daily life, and modern enough to satisfy buyers who want features and comfort without the price tag or bulk of a full-size rig. For 2026, Nissan has doubled down on its commitment to making the Frontier more capable, more comfortable, and more modern than ever. From improved towing numbers to updated infotainment, fresh styling cues to refined off-road readiness, this Frontier aims to deliver a no-compromise package for a new generation of truck owners. Whether you're hauling gear across town, towing a trailer for your weekend adventures, or just commuting in city traffic, this truck promises to bridge the gap between practicality, capability, and everyday usability. The foundation of the 2026 Frontier remains its proven 3.8-litre V6 engine, delivering around 310 horsepower and 281 pounds-feet of torque, paired with a smooth 9-speed automatic transmission, a powertrain recognized for reliability, strong low-end torque, and a well-balanced mix of performance and efficiency. This setup gives the Frontier impressive capability for its class, whether it's doing daily driving, towing a trailer, or carrying heavy loads. In fact, Nissan has increased the maximum towing capacity on certain configurations to up to 7,150 pounds, putting it firmly in competition with many larger trucks while still maintaining mid-size agility. To match that capability, the 2026 model brings refined chassis tuning and updated suspension geometry, combined with the optional 4 with 2-speed transfer case and improved traction control logic. The Frontier becomes ready for a wide array of terrains, from highways to gravel roads to muddy job site lots. On Pro4X and 4 variants, features like electronic locking rear differential, reinforced skid plates, and a robust off-road mode selector make this truck significantly more confident off the beaten path. Inside mechanical improvements, Nissan has stepped up usability and comfort features. On SV and higher trims, the 2026 Frontier now offers an 8-way power driver's seat, and many trim levels include the available 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging, multiple USB ports, and updated navigation, connectivity systems, bringing it closer to modern SUV standards. These upgrades make the truck more versatile, whether you're commuting, loading supplies, or going off-road. The 2026 Frontier handles all with surprisingly modern comfort. From the front bumper to the rear tailgate, the 2026 Nissan Frontier wears its identity boldly: tough, purposeful, and ready for both work and weekend adventures. The truck sports a newly refreshed front fascia with a chiseled grille that emphasizes strength and ground approach. Sleek LED headlights, standard on many trims, and daytime running lights give the truck a modern, assertive face while improving visibility on dark roads. The bodywork carries muscular proportions, wider fenders, stronger wheel arches, and a stance that conveys utility and confidence even when empty. Whether equipped with standard wheels or the upgraded alloys found on higher trims, the stance remains balanced and purposeful. Optional paint schemes and trim packages add personality. The dark armor package gives a stealthy blacker aesthetic, while vibrant new colors like Citrus Strike and the previously introduced Afterburn Orange allow owners to stand out. Functional design isn't sacrificed for looks. The bed features practical elements like tie-down hooks, optional spray and bed liner, and optional power outlets are all useful for hauling, camping, or work gear. Stepping inside the 2026 Nissan Frontier, you're immediately greeted with a cabin that feels significantly more refined and more premium than past generations, while still keeping the rugged, durable feel that truck buyers appreciate. Nissan has spent these last few years enhancing the Frontier's interior design language, and the 2026 model builds on that with a cleaner dashboard layout, upgraded materials across the touch points, and a more technologically advanced operating environment. Soft touch padding now covers key areas like the armrests, door panels, and the upper dash, helping the cabin feel more upscale during long trips or daily commutes. The centerpiece of the interior is the newly updated 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system, available on mid and top trims, which brings wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, crisp graphics, and a quick response time that gives it a much more premium SUV-like tech feel. Below the screen, Nissan redesigned the climate control knobs with more texture and weight, so even when you're wearing gloves or driving over rough terrain, adjustments feel secure and intuitive. The gauge cluster has also received a modern refresh. On higher trims, Drivers are treated to a bright 10-inch fully digital instrument cluster, offering customizable layouts for towing, off-roading, navigation, and performance metrics. Even the lower trims have improved analog-digital blends that feel modern. Interior space is now cleverly optimized, whether you choose the King Cab or Crew Cab. The Crew Cab offers significantly more passenger legroom, making it the more family-friendly option, while the King Cab still features practical fold-up rear seats, allowing you to store tools, boxes, or bags securely inside the cabin. The seating design itself has improved dramatically. Nissan zero-gravity seats continue to set a standard for comfort, using dual-density foam to reduce fatigue on long drives. Even after hours on the road, these seats keep your posture supported, your back relaxed, and your ride experience calm. The 2026 Frontier also focuses on smart storage. A-seat storage compartments, oversized cup holders, multiple charging ports including USB-C and wireless charging pads, as well as a deep center console make the Frontier ideal for both work and travel. You can store laptops, tablets, work folders, tools, and daily essentials without cluttering the cabin. When it comes to comfort, the 2026 Nissan Frontier continues its upward climb, proving that a midsize pickup doesn't need to feel stiff, noisy, or fatiguing to drive. Nissan has noticeably improved the cabin insulation, reducing outside road noise, engine hum, and wind turbulence. This results in a quieter, more relaxed driving environment, even when traveling at high speeds or driving on rough roads. The zero-gravity seats play a major role in long-distance comfort, offering exceptional spinal support and evenly distributed cushioning that helps prevent back fatigue. Whether you're commuting daily or exploring off-road trails, these seats make a significant difference in how fresh you feel after hours behind the wheel. Ride quality is another area where the Frontier impresses. While it maintains the strong backbone and firmness expected from a work-capable truck, Nissan refined the suspension tuning to better absorb bumps, dips, and uneven terrain. The truck stays composed on poorly paved roads, and even large potholes or gravel trails don't feel overly harsh. The shock absorbers work efficiently to minimize cabin disturbance, making the Frontier smoother and more predictable in real-world conditions. For passengers in the rear seats, legroom and seat comfort have improved, particularly in the Crew Cab. The backrest angle is more relaxed, the cushions are thicker, and the ride feels much calmer thanks to better rear cabin insulation. The 2026 Nissan Frontier remains powered by the familiar but thoroughly proven 3.8-litre V6 engine that delivers 310 horsepower and 281 pounds-to-feet of torque, paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission and either rear or part-time 4-driver train depending on trim. That kind of punch makes the Frontier feel confident from the moment you hit the gas, merges onto the highway, overtaking slower traffic, or climbing steep grades. The power is always there and delivered smoothly, giving you a sense of capability that belies the midsize label. What really stands out in 2026 is how Nissan balanced that strength with practical hauling and towing. Properly equipped configurations now let the Frontier tow up to 7,150 pounds, placing it among the best in its class. Meanwhile, payload capacity can reach up to roughly 1,610 pounds on some trims. This means whether you're hauling a small camper, work gear, a trailer full of tools, or weekend toys, the Frontier has the muscle and chassis to handle it without feeling strained. On the road, the ride and handling feel modern and confident. The 9-speed auto shifts smoothly, keeping the engine in an optimal power band whether you're towing heavy loads or cruising empty. After breathing in all the details, design, comfort, utility, performance, one truth becomes clear. The 2026 Nissan Frontier isn't trying to be the flashiest or the most premium pickup on the road. Instead, it's aiming for something much more meaningful, a well-rounded, dependable, and practical midsize truck designed for real-world drivers. It wears its capability proudly: a powertrain, towing, payload, but also understands what buyers need in 2026: versatility, value, and reliability. The engine and drivetrain deliver strong performance without unnecessary complexity, and with up to 7,150 pounds towing and generous payload capacity, the Frontier remains a serious workhorse. Whether you're hauling equipment for a job, towing recreational gear, or simply moving cargo on the weekends, this truck handles it all. On road and off, the balance between suspension, steering, and braking gives drivers confidence. The Frontier doesn't feel like it's compromised, it feels capable. In a crowded midsize truck segment where many trucks try to outflash each other with gimmicks or extreme off-road promos, the 2026 Frontier's strength lies in its balance. It's not the biggest, it's not the most expensive, but it is smart, sturdy, and seriously capable are the kind of truck you can rely on daily, trust for a heavy haul, or take on adventure without worrying. If you're a buyer who values long-term reliability, real-world usability, and strong, honest performance over hype, the 2026 Nissan Frontier deserves a hard look. It proves that sometimes the best truck isn't the one with the flashiest marketing, but the one that quietly gets the job done day in, day out, for years to come.